here in the north, this is the land of Vikings, and with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skol to usher two teams into battle. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Look at this. The tight end getting the carry here. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Williams with the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They are on the counter with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This time it's a passing play. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at first down here. That's caught in stride by Addison. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Swift. A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. And it's the Bears with a first and 10. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set. First and 10. This is Swift. Jukes away from one. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Vikings nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
They're Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, McCarthy to throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. The final throw before the break. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On play action now, McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Man in motion, headed right. 3rd and long for him here. Thielen's got it. It's complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Going play action, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one hits for 30. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. On play action, here's Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst-case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. But that time, the sideline saved him and his team.
QB keeps the second down option. He's inside the 10. Williams hitting, that ball's out. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, it looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. He's running with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Now it's McCarthy. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. McCarthy to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here come the Bears back out on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 4-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. A give, right side for Swift. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Buys time, rolling right. And a good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll run for it with Mason. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running behind center with Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Swift. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's going to score! a touchdown. His third total score in this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
28, Vikings nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy throwing here. Running a screen now for Jones. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
McCarthy's pass complete to Aaron Jones. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.